Hi everyone, my name is Julie Haslem and I am a wellness advocate. I have been with doTERRA for about 8 years now, and I am super excited today to share with you a few different ways that you can give through doTERRA. Now, giving for me is service, right? That's what I'm super passionate about, is service. So that's what I really want to talk to you about. The first way that you can share through doTERRA is through your loyalty rewards order, your LRP. And you might be thinking, how do I do that? Well, there's a couple of ways. And the first way is through a rose hand lotion. And you may have seen this before, but you can purchase a rose hand lotion. It smells amazing, and if you're anything like me, it's I buy one for you, one for me. That's kind of how I roll. So it's an awesome way for you to actually donate and then get something physical in return. When you donate to Healing Hands Foundation, you are actually getting 100% of your donation to the cause, which I am super excited about. There's another way that you can do it through your LRP, and that is with a hygiene kit. And my team personally, we have done some fundraisers where we do the hygiene kits, and then doTERRA actually donates those to, sometimes they're local, sometimes they're international, but we actually had something happen locally here, and we were able to give hygiene kits, which was a fun way as a team to just gather together and do something that made a difference for our community. So I love that. And then the other thing you can do on your LRP is actually at the very bottom, it says donate $1 to Healing Hands. And all you have to do is check that box off and it adds it to your LRP. And the great thing is you get to decide how much you donate. So when you check that box, it's for $1. But if one month you're feeling like, hey, I can really give back this month, I can do $100, you can change it that month, just like you would change a product. So I love that. And there's over 6 million wellness advocates. Can you imagine collectively what we could do if each one of us just gave $1? Think about that. That would be $6 million a month. And what if only 10% of us did that? That's $600,000 a month. That is a huge difference we could make in the world. So I challenge each one of you to go ahead and check that box on your LRP and donate and make a difference. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is Days for Girls. Now, this is an organization that doTERRA actually partners with. And Celeste, who is the founder and CEO of Days for Girls, I love her. She inspires me. This woman lives her purpose. And in third world countries, young women during their menstrual cycles are not allowed to go to school. They are made to sit on cardboard boxes in a separate hut. And me as a woman, I can only imagine how that would make me feel. I would feel less empowered. I would feel like maybe I wasn't worth anything. And Days for Girls goes in and educates these girls on why their bodies do what they do and that it's actually a beautiful thing. And they create these feminine hygiene kits for these girls. So now they can go to school. They just have a cute backpack that they take that has all their necessities in it, and they're empowered. And so if you feel like this resonates with you at all, then I encourage you to go to daysforgirls.org and check out that organization. doTERRA Corporate actually has events here. I'm fortunate enough to live in Utah where I can participate in these things. And if you can sew, they can use you. Now, I can't sew. I got a D in sewing. So I don't do that part, but I can use scissors. I know how to do that. And if you can cut, if you can trace, then they need you. The third thing I want to talk about is Operation Underground Railroad, OUR for short. Now this one, you guys, is like near and dear to my heart. This one, I actually learned about OUR when I was at a fireside at my church. And Tim Ballard, who is the founder, came and spoke to us. And I remember thinking, human trafficking is a real thing? Like, I had no idea that that was a thing. And not only was it happening in other countries, it was happening right here in our own country. And it physically made me ill. and I knew there was something more I had to do. And afterwards, I walked up to Tim and I said, Tim, what can I do? How can I be involved? And you know what he said to me? He said, Julie, go home and pray about it. And I was like, pray about it? That's awesome, but I want to know what I can do right now. So needless to say, I went home and I prayed about it. And an opportunity arose for me to actually raise awareness for OUR. And we actually did a team fundraiser. We raised some funds that we were able to donate. But what that did was one person on my team reached out to me. And he said, Julie, I know you're so passionate about rescuing these kids from trafficking. What if we could prevent trafficking? And I was like, how in the world would we ever do that? I'm in, but how would we do that? And he said, Julie, there's a way in Madagascar to do that. And I said, let's do it. And that's the fourth thing I want to talk to you guys about. It's a wellness advocate project. And that's what we did. We submitted a wellness advocate project through Healing Hands. And it's just a simple application that you fill out. Once that it is accepted, you have the opportunity to have your donations matched by doTERRA. And that's a big deal. It was a big deal for me. And we were able to build a school in Madagascar. And the reason that's so important is that in Madagascar, the kids there only go to school until secondary school. So it's private schools after that. They can't afford to go to a private school, and they're susceptible to trafficking. So we went over, we built the school, and not only did we build the school, but we feed them. We feed them 2 meals a day. So now they're getting breakfast, they're getting lunch, and then they get dinner when they get home. And it's been so fun to watch them grow and to watch them learn and to see hope come back into their eyes. So you can go to doTERRA.com under Our Caring and see all the wellness advocate projects that are there that you can participate in if they resonate with you. And I know that this time of year is the time that we are thinking about service, but service is needed all year long, right? So if you have a major project that you're really working on, that you're passionate about, that you would love funding on, then create a wellness advocate project. If you are somebody that wants to be more hands-on and maybe don't have the resources to donate, then you can do something with Days for Girls. And if you're the person that just doesn't have time to do the service project, but you want to donate, you have the resources, then I encourage you to donate through your loyalty rewards order. Our company, doTERRA, is so generous and has given us these amazing resources. Let's use them for good and make a difference in the world. Thanks so much for letting me share with you today. I love you. God bless.